Hey internet, can you believe that it's already day 28 of VEDA? Like there's only 2 more days left in this month. That's insane to me. It feels like this month has gone by so quickly. I also feel like it's been a while since I've just sat down and chatted with you when I wasn't in the middle of a mental break like I was this weekend. That being said, I don't really have a specific topic picked for today. It's gonna be more of like a potpourri, like stream of consciousness video, which is cool. I'm actually in the middle right now of preparing for tomorrow. So tomorrow is my first day actually teaching a lesson in the classroom. I'm going to be going in the morning and presenting a lesson to the class and doing it for 90 minutes, and I am terrified. I feel like tomorrow can go one of two ways. Either it's going to go really well and it's going to bolster my confidence, or it's going to go horribly and I'm going to come home feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. The reason I'm teaching a lesson is because in the grad class that I'm currently in, one of our assignments is to actually give students a lesson about reading, and specifically reading in the content area, so for me, biology. And we're supposed to find ways to make it more interesting and for the students to be more engaged in the reading and to get more out of it. So I have a bunch of activities planned for them tomorrow, and I'm a little bit nervous about how it's going to go, but right now I'm creating pieces for an activity that we're going to do at the end, which I think is going to be really cool if it ends up working out. If it goes well, maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow during VEDA. To switch topics a little bit, one thing I've been thinking a lot about lately is FOMO, or the fear of missing out. This has been coming up a lot because I keep seeing posts about VidCon, and Playlist Live was just this past weekend. And all I can think about is how much I want to go and how much I'm gonna hate missing it. I've been wanting to go to VidCon for so long, and it's just so difficult to do because it's across the country. It's 3,000 miles away. It's expensive, and it takes a lot of planning, and it takes having time off to do. The really frustrating part about it is that I can deal with that. Like, I can make the sacrifices necessary to be able to spend the money on the trip, and I can get time off. The problem that I have is that I am too afraid to go alone. I've made little references here and there on this channel, but I have a really big issue with doing things alone. I struggle a lot with like going places for the first time without someone having already been there with me or shown me what to do. I think it stems from kind of a little bit of an insecurity of worrying that I'm gonna look like a fool in front of other people. And so since VidCon would be such a completely new experience, and on top of that, the concept of spending like the entire weekend on my own with like little bits of social interaction seems pretty rough. I would want someone there with me that could like share the excitement. And part of me is sitting here thinking like, maybe I should just do it. Maybe I should just go for it and have that experience, but I'm just so worried that it's not going to go well and that I'm going to feel miserable because I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm just so worried that it's going to get to a point where VidCon is no longer feasible for me and I still have had no one to go with, and that I'm just gonna miss it entirely. So I guess what I'm saying here is if you're planning to go to VidCon and you wouldn't mind someone just like following you around the whole time, let me know, because I really want to go. And I promise I'm a lot of fun. Now, after what I just said, this part is gonna sound a little bit weird, but especially if VidCon doesn't work out, I think I'm gonna try to make a trip out to the West Coast this summer. I've been to San Diego twice and Palm Springs once, but that is all that I've done on the West Coast, and I really want to see some of the Pacific Northwest. Currently, one of my oldest friends is living in Portland, so I think I can go out and visit him. But I also want to make my way to Seattle, and I also really, really badly want to see Mount St. Helens. And now that I'm 25, I can rent a car. So I'm thinking about maybe spending a couple days to a week out there doing some things. I actually tweeted about this yesterday or the day before. I was asking if anyone had any tips on how to make the trip relatively cheap. So one, staying with my friend is a great way to save some money. But he lives in Portland and I'm trying to go more places than that. So I actually had an internet friend reach out to me and say that she could hook me up with a place. But I wanted to know if any of you guys that live out there would be interested in either hosting me or meeting up with me and going to do something fun or showing me around or whatever. I don't exactly know when I would be going. I'm thinking July-ish. I have a week off of school, so I'm thinking that would be a good week to do it. Basically, I just love to travel, and I haven't done a lot of traveling lately, and I don't have any big plans that are like solidly in the books at the moment, so I am itching to get going somewhere. And this seems like a good thing to do. I've been watching so many videos that take place in the Pacific Northwest area, and it just looks so gorgeous. And yeah, I I want to do it. So if you're from that area and want to hang out or help me out at all, let me know. You know, I'm really sad. I wish there was more than 2 more videos for me to make. I feel like I have so many more things to make. But the other thing is that I'm still going to be making videos after VEDA, so I guess that's a good thing. Initially, I was thinking I would need a break because I was doing 2 videos a week before VEDA, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be wanting to do that afterwards, but I think I'm going to continue it. I like this a lot, and it's managed to work into my schedule. Okay, I feel like I've already talked way too much. I need to get dinner, I need to edit this, I need to get everything ready for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking about tomorrow and freaking out. Okay. What should you comment down below? I don't know. Do you experience FOMO very much? Are you going to VidCon? Do you wish you could go to VidCon? Are you in the Pacific Northwest and would want to hang out with me? Also, is there anything you're super nervous about coming up? I don't know. Comment about anything you want. Honestly, today is just whatever. Maybe I'm still going through a mental break. I don't know. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.